What's going on? You are tuned into Kick 'em Pick 'em Gambling Show brought to you by TwoFootTalk. I am your host. They call me Young Leg. With me, as always, there he is, BurrOaks. What it do, Oaks?
What's good? What's good?
So, any Europa? So we don't have time for Europa. We'll be doing some Europa stuff tomorrow. You can follow us on social media. Check the description down below. We're obviously gonna have the bitch and fuck yous and then fat slate this weekend. So let's get right into it. Oaks, how you feeling, man? You need to get something off your chest?
Yeah, I mean, today wasn't ideal with how Madrid played, but hey, we're through to the next round, and that's really all that matters. It's something. I like that Ancelotti at least admitted he wouldn't put the same lineup out there, and he wouldn't try that kind of tactic again. It shows a lot of integrity by Carlo, knowing that he knows what works and what doesn't, and is willing to take the responsibility. Carlo's never been the kind of guy that throws his own players under the bus or anything like that, or tries to blame injury or any of that other shit. He knows it's Madrid. Fuck that ref in the Madrid game over the weekend.
Gil Manzano.
Yeah, fuck Girona. And that's kind of all I got. I didn't watch a ton of football over the weekend. I went with my buddy Mitch. We went, riding dirt bikes, quads, and then we did a bunch of nice big kayaking trips Sunday morning. So I was I mentally checked out of sports for the weekend right before UCL and all the college basketball tournament stuff was coming up. I needed a little break, so.
All right, that was Oaks, and I hope you're feeling great. You got some kayaking in, you get to ride motorcycles. I don't know what else a guy could really want.
Pretty much.
Madrid 5-0 win. Anyway, my fuck yous. I also have Gil Manzano on here, the referee from the Valencia Real Madrid game. Now, I think I've retweeted and flooded everyone's timeline enough to know that just corruption, and I just never ever want to hear the bullshit of Madrid pays the refs. Because again, if we are paying the refs, we're getting fleeced. We are the dumbest. That would be the stupidest investment on the planet with how you see us getting fucked over. On top of, if you ever thought they're going to allow that Jude Bellingham red card to be appealed, that was a joke too. They wouldn't even appeal the fucking Tchouaméni card that should have never happened because they called offside, but the ref still gave them the card anyway. So, Spanish Football Federation, Referee Federation, fuck y'all all together. The best is they were like, hey, don't worry. We don't know how you did that either. Oh, thanks, technical advisors. That makes me feel better. Thank you. All right, boys, let's see. More ones on the stream. Or more. All right. Unfortunately, now we're going to talk about how Lazio got their ass beat. Nick, always happy to have you. My next one's Liverpool. And you're probably going, yo, they won 1-0. What? Oh, yeah, fuck you. 1-0, 99 minutes? You wasted so much of people's lives for a fucking 99th minute bullshit goal that then you're going to have to go listen to everybody on the internet bitch about and how they give you extra time to win. So, Liverpool, fuck you guys. Just do it earlier. Also, I had money line at over 1.5, so it was Nottingham Forest, guys. Get your shit together. PSG - Luis Enrique, how they handled Mbappe, but kind of talked about that on UCL. And then Lyon, they're dead to me. They embarrassed me in front of all my friends. And we got 2 red cards and lost 3-0. To fucking Lens. Someone I despise. So, Lyon, you're dead to me. They also have kind of a fun number on the weekend. They're away. We'll see what happens. But fuck you guys. Right now, Wednesday at 7:30, Lyon's dead to me. Could change by Saturday, but, right now, they're dead. And all right, yeah, I feel better. Guys, fat slate. It's going to start over in England, which I know you guys love that. I shafted you guys, your EPL fans, last week with only 3 games. Don't worry. We're back. We're coming in hot. First things first. Is Hojlund going to play soon? I was told early to mid-March is when he's supposed to be back. It was like 2 to 3 weeks, 2 weeks ago. Haven't heard shit since. I have no faith in Man U without Hojlund after watching Marcus Rashford try and play striker. Now, that's not giving Everton really any credit. It's just I've already seen this Manchester United. He already got his one goal after writing an Athletic article. I think Marcus Rashford's done again. Maybe put put Scott McTominay up there if you have to. You haven't played as a center forward. Do something else.
Facts.
It's not working. So Everton on the flip side, Beto is just the worst striker on the planet. I don't know who I'd rather have up front. Looking at both these teams, if you had to make a combined 11, I think I would just see if Ronaldo wanted to come back to Man U again and have Sir Alex Ferguson make a call because it's just sad right now without Højlund. It all of Man U's identity that we saw them creating on that when their form swung up, Højlund's finishing goals, it just immediately disappeared once he was off the field. Garnacho's not doing the same Garnacho shit he was doing. Like we're not seeing Bruno Fernandes did get an assist actually when he hit that bullshit pass to Rashford for his one goal over the last like 4 matches. So I want to be able to take Man U here, but I need to hear more news about Højlund because I don't trust either of these teams and their backwards ass form that they keep flip flopping with.
Yeah, I mean, look, both of these teams suck, but Man U at home at -115 feels like a really good number.
Yes.
Man U's back line is atrocious. So, I mean, both teams to score at -155 might be a piece. I heard Everton got their points reduction reduced, but like it's still a points reduction. So I don't know. It's not like either of these teams are good. Like I'm not super interested in this one. Neither of these teams are good.
I love it just because it's like one of the classic, like, oh, we're a top 6 club in England. It's like one of the classic matches. Oh my God, Man U versus Everton. And this one's just gonna suck. And I'm sorry to all the Man U fans that were like getting used to watching decent football again. That's gone until Højlund's back. So let's hope that he gets healthy this week. Even if he does, I doubt he would start. So it's gonna be a long one for them. Another one for you, Oaks. Wolves versus Fulham.
This one I actually like.
Wolves at home. I'm not going to say Wolves at home's a wagon because I've watched them lose 4 games and throw a couple away. But Wolves at home just is like a completely different brand of football unless they're playing Tottenham. It just feels like a different brand of football. It feels like they use the crowd to their advantage more than any other club I really see in England doing it. I might give credit to St. James Park too, so Newcastle fans, my bad. But Wolves at home, I trust them a lot. Poor Hwang. They got their ass beat really bad at St. James Park. But Hwang, I still have full faith in Hwang.
He didn't play, right? Or did he end up playing?
Well, he might have subbed on, but he didn't start.
Okay, cool.
He had like some hamstring thing, but it said a couple weeks ago again. But Hwang, if he's in without Neto, is pretty much the only props that I would like in this one. And Neto is another one where I don't know how serious his injury is either. Maybe it was just a knock and they were overplaying it. But without Neto, that offense is seriously lacking for Wolves. And without Hwang, I guess Sarabia props are just everyone's going to be running up for Wolves.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know until I get a fucking lineup and some injury. I had no idea Neto was fucking hurt, so I don't know what to do with this one. Both teams to score at -140 feels good. Fulham does seem to find the back of the net. I do like that Brazilian kid that's on Fulham. I don't remember his name off top, but he's been playing well. If people are healthy for Wolves and you can get Wolves at home on a draw no bet at -115, I love that.
Facts. Next one I got for you guys. Arsenal versus Brentford. Horrific jersey game unless we get some hot boys from Brentford. Does Brentford have any like all black kits that they can toss on for this game? Because Arsenal's going to wear their classic red. And if I see red or like the ugly ass neon jersey with the red and white stripes, I'm going to throw up. I love both teams to score in this game. Other than that, the number is pretty fucking shit. I'm going to continue to bet Tooney for any time he plays. The shot on target number is under -200. I'm going to make a parlay out of it with that and 2 shots total and, just Tooney offensive props and both teams to score for me. Arsenal, I don't know what kind of lineup they're going to be putting out because they do have Porto midweek. They're down 1-0. They will be hosting Porto, though. I don't know if that changes anything for them. I think Thomas Partey might be getting the start. And if you have a foul market, Thomas Partey, he is a little bit. I don't want to call him a step slow, but he's rusty. And you saw it just in a little cameo that he made over the weekend. His passes don't have the same zip. He's got a little bit. He's reaching for balls. I'm here for the fouls. Thomas Partey is a hack to begin with, anyway. Both teams score for sure. Minus 105. I'm here for that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna take some stuff on Tooney, and I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'm all for both teams to score. I don't know what Arsenal we're gonna see. I don't know. Hopefully they run out a full strength lineup, and hopefully they act like everybody on the UCL post game show today did when everybody's assuming that Arsenal's already through Porto, because that works out really well for you. I heard. Porto they don't perform in Europe or anything, right? Like
Arsenal has a good record against Portuguese teams too.
Yeah, I mean, Porto, I've looked in their trophy cabinet. It's empty just like Arsenal's is. Oh, wait. No, that's right. Porto's won a bunch in Europe. So yeah, I would probably focus on that game.
All right, next one. We're staying with the London rival here. It's Aston Villa hosting Tottenham. I love this game. We're getting a great number on Aston Villa. Aston Villa money line at home plus 135. This Tottenham team sucks. Son came back funky. I think he might be just getting run into the fucking ground after the Asian Cup. They did play 3 games in a row to the 120th minute, and I'm pretty sure he had 2 game winners in those games. So Aston Villa, I love the money line here. Ollie Watkins, as much as I talk shit on him, and I still don't fully trust him, to look and see that he's leading the league in goal contributions. I don't know if I should be embarrassed for Erling Haaland and Salah, or if Ollie Watkins is actually just one of the top strikers in the league. I'm very confused about it. I have mixed feelings about it. All I know is that Leon Bailey to score assists is what I really like going to and what I trust more. Nobody is able to guard him at all. He has this it almost looks like he's falling when he's dribbling, which I think throws defenders off, because if you hit him, he's going down and he won a free kick. And if you don't hit him, he's already past you because he's fast as fuck. But every time he makes a move, it looks like he's hanging on for dear life not to fall over, or gravity is shifted. So I like him to draw fouls. I like him to score an assist. And he loves cutting in on that left foot and giving me a shot outside the box too. So Leon Bailey is going to be my go-to guy for this one.
Sure, for sure, dude. One of Jamaica's finest, Leon Bailey, down there with Andre Blake. Yeah, I mean, I love this game. You're gonna have to take player props though, because everybody else loves this game. The only money to be made on this game is if you think it's gonna stay under, which I don't, because Villa's been sus at home lately, and Tottenham on the road isn't great, but they're good for a goal. And I don't know. There's money. If you can pick a side, if you trust Villa at home to beat a Tottenham team that stinks on the road, I can get behind that. Otherwise, you have to bet 4 goals for this game to be worth it. Both teams to score over 2.5 is minus 200.
I will say Aston Villa is also going to Ajax for a
right. Aston Villa does have to go to the Netherlands tomorrow. Same thing with Poole. That's the other thing I don't get with why City rested a bunch of people today. Did they forget that Poole still has to play on the road tomorrow in fucking Sparta Prague? That legit, anybody who knows shit about European football knows that Prague is not a place that's easy to walk into. I don't care who the fuck you are.
All right, I'm glad you brought them up, because next we got Liverpool versus Manchester City. There's no good name for this game, but over the last 5 years, it's just been the 2 big dogs of the league going at it, and I don't want to say it's always lived up to the hype, but
it frequently lives up to
the hype. I mean, we have 5 goals in the last couple. I know the very last one was a 1-1 draw, but then when we saw the 4-1 City, we saw the 3-2 City. City, this is kind of where they make their stand, it feels like, is Liverpool, where they're like, nah, we're winning the league this year. And it's right back to the table, same thing as always. Liverpool right here. Man City nipping at their heels, and I just feel like there's going to be another business day or business meeting for fucking Manchester City. It'll be like a cool 1-2-0 win here for Man City, and I'm going to hate it. I hope that doesn't happen, but I love Man City money line. You're getting a plus sign on it. I'm going to end up betting. I'm going to put it on my board either way. Man City, Liverpool, both teams score over 2.5 because that's what I really want to happen. I'm just nervous about what Pep's going to do tactics wise because he can ruin this game, and we can just watch Manchester City just passing the ball around a shit ton and keeping a ton of possession.
Is the number even good on that? Both teams to
No.
score? Yeah, that's what I thought. I was gonna say, like, I hate this one. Well, I might do a pool double chance in an under parlay, just because I have a feeling Pep is gonna pep this one. I have a feeling that it just sucks. It sucks because City on the road is just they're very conservative. But here's the thing: if you win a road game at Anfield, you're in the driver's seat for the league.
Yep.
So I don't know. It'll be interesting. I want to see this lineup. I want to see I want to see who Liverpool even bothers to throw out, or if anybody gets, I don't know. I guess they probably would have reported it by now if anybody got mystery injuries and couldn't travel to Ajax, which I wouldn't be surprised about because, like, or not Ajax.
But they think they can win that.
They're not playing Ajax, right? They're playing Sparta
Prague.
Oh, they're playing Ajax?
Oh, no. Yeah, you're right. They're playing Sparta Prague.
Yeah, they're playing Sparta Prague. Yeah, I don't know. Like, if they put out a bullshit lineup tomorrow, like, I'm really looking at Sparta Prague because they could, if they do what Pep did today and they're like, well, we're kind of focused on the league and that shit, you're gonna get smacked by Sparta Prague because those dudes are nasty. Especially at home in fucking Prague. But yeah, I don't know. I fucking hate this game because you have to take 9 goals to make it have any value. So yeah, I'm probably gonna end up on Liverpool in the under.
I can't not take Man City in this game, but the other number I liked was cards over 4.5, and I like Rodri for a card. This just, to me, it just, like, I think the midfield battle, you're going to see Liverpool having to be more scrappy, and Rodri is always kind of the answer to that now with Fernandinho being gone. He's just going to go ahead and whack somebody. He did it at Atleti, and I'm not going to be surprised when he's doing it for City as well. What do you think, KDB or Bernardo Silva is going to fucking do it?
I think there's a lot of great football going on in the EPL. I think there's a lot of really fun and entertaining games to watch this weekend. The problem is the EPL is dog shit for betting. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I'm fucking done with you guys trying to act like the over under for your goals in this league should be at 3.5. You're not the Bundesliga. Like, you guys don't score that many goals. And if you are scoring that many goals, that just means your league's bullshit. So that's the argument I've heard out of you for a decade plus. So yeah, your Farmers League Bundesliga, if every game both teams to score over 2.5 is minus 200 and your average over under is 3.5. And I'm spitting nothing but straight facts here, and you fucking know I am. So enjoy the watch. It'll be good football, but from a gambling perspective, the entire board for the EPL is dog shit.
I love this game in the EPL, Chelsea versus Newcastle. The Newcastle line is absolutely disrespectful against this Chelsea team. This Chelsea team, with the ridiculous amount of injuries and the ridiculous amount of what we see in the interviews, what we see in the press conferences, this Chelsea team is kind of embarrassing at this point. I think there's a ton of talent there, and, you know, if there was some sort of, like, image of what Pochettino is trying to do, I'd be able to back him. But it's just not even fucking close for me. I feel like you get a different lineup every single week. There's always 3 to 4 changes. Whatever style he's trying to play, the players don't really match whatever he's trying to do, and then he'll throw people in random positions. And I don't know how you can keep backing this guy as the manager. Especially when he's like, oh, look at Pep, look at Klopp. They gave their manager time. That's why they did so well. It's like, Dude, they were still qualifying for Champions League. They were in fucking 11th. Like what? We spent $1 billion, homie. Like it's not really the same position here. Newcastle double chance is -115, and I think that's exactly what's going to happen. I don't even know if I'll go double chance. I might just go draw because that in my head is exactly how this game's going to end. Probably 2-2. I do think that this will be another one that's loaded up with goals, and the line will be upsetting for Oaks to look at. But I see it going Isak. If he wants to continue scoring, I'd be completely happy with that because that's who I'm going to put my money on for Newcastle.
Yeah, I can't trust either of these clubs right now, and the line is bullshit for goals. So give me the under 3.5 at -140. Like, it's not that Chelsea's defense is great. Newcastle does have a pretty good defense. Chelsea's going to put up a bunch of shots. Whether or not they hit the target and get goals is anybody's guess. They've been mad inconsistent all fucking season. And Newcastle, I don't know, their entire sideline is nothing but dudes in body bags, and I feel bad for them. But yeah, I mean, I want to see Isak keep doing well. But yeah, I just don't. I mean, it's at the bridge. Like I just don't see 4 goals happening here at the bridge.
Oh, I see 4 goals happening easy. They're both kind of ass on defense right now.
Yeah, see, like my thing is, like, yeah, if you see 4 goals happening, you're getting a plus number. That's fine. Like I can see 3 goals happening, but I'm not paying -185, -190, -200 to fucking get 3 goals. Like I don't see 3 goals happening at almost 2-1. Almost 2-1 on my money.
True that. All right, now we're going over to the most corrupt league on the planet. That's no football.
It's La Liga. I'm not even gonna whisper
it. I like when people just sarcastically say that they're like, it's not football, it's La Liga.
It's La Liga.
Like, yep, that's why that saying was always so great. Yo, it's not football, it's La Liga. It just describes it perfectly. First one, just this is kind of like the asshole bowl because it's Barcelona versus Mallorca. Numbers absolutely trash on it, which I find shocking with some of the other Barcelona numbers we got. And Mallorca beat Girona. So I thought we were going to give Mallorca like a little credit here. I was going to be able to get a nice little Barcelona home number, like keep it under -200 so I can play around with it, do something. And I didn't get that. So now I'm looking on the flip side, and I'm hoping Mallorca can steal some points off Barcelona. I'm going to have a whole bunch of hacks in this game. I need a lineup, but off the top of my head, I think Raya is back from his red card suspension. And hey, you know, it's perfect to get after a red card. Suspension's over. Another fucking card. So I like him. Maffeo, he actually looks like he should play for Barcelona. He's such a bitch. So I assume he's going to be trying to gun. I like him for a shot, and I like him for fouls. So this is the asshole bowl, though. I don't really have any nice things to say about either of these teams.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's at home. Barcelona should win. Mallorca should be focused on Copa del Rey. I mean, let's be honest. If they get that hardware, that's a major, major victory for them. They're not going to get it versus Bilbao, but it's fun to pretend. I don't know. I might use Barcelona money line as a parlay piece with Atleti, but I also might just lay the juice on Atleti.
Yeah, that's another one. I like the Atleti line, but like I feel like anytime I'm just like, oh, Atleti's
anytime Atleti's away line looks that good, you're like, huh, what's up with that? And then you're like, oh yeah, they have Inter Milan Tuesday.
Yeah. All right, but you know, Atleti, try your best. Next one, we got the Royal Whites at the Bernabeu, Real Madrid versus Celta Vigo. The line sucks for this. I didn't even want to put this one on, but then like when I look on paper and I see Real Madrid versus Celta Vigo, I'm just like, yes, yeah, I go Aspas. Let's do this again. He's probably not even going to play. I don't know.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure he's still hurt.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so he's dead. Yeah. No Bellingham, and I think Real Madrid are just going to come out angry. I think we're going to get an angry Rodrigo that the fucking coach decided, yo, Carl, I thought you had my back. I'm going to score a fucking hat trick right here, Rodrigo, is what I'm hoping to see. Vinny, I don't know if he's trying to get suspended. It feels like he is. I'm going to look at the Celta Vigo lineup and see who's going to be winding him up for that game because Vinny card and 2 shots on target might be an auto bet for me for a nice chunk of the season remaining, depending if we're the home or away team and who we're playing and how racist their fans are. So to score an assist and booking for Vinny every single match, I don't think you need to be an expert to throw some money on that. It's just what happens. Like I don't even feel the need to like show my work or anything. It's just, hey, you know that Vinny guy that just scores or assists all the time? Yeah, you can still bet that.
Yeah, I think he's got like 26 goal contributions across all competitions this season. So yeah, I mean, look, it's just this number is disgusting considering how many people we have out for this game that we're still minus 380 favorites. I don't know. Maybe it's an Arda Guler game. Maybe it's a fucking Brahim Diaz game. I don't know. This is a lineup player prop only game. They're like, it's dumb. It's dumb. A lot of the numbers on everything here are stupid.
All right, let's get back to what we really want. Real Betis versus Villarreal. The perfect thing happened, guys. People are believing in Villarreal again. Well, let me pop that fucking bubble for you really quick. Did they just beat the shit out of a team? Yeah, they did. Guys, we're really impressed. Really happy for you. You're still in 12th place. And I didn't forget the fucking 4 ties in a row the last time you fucking did this. You beat Barcelona and then no goals the next match. 1-1 to Alaves. 1-1 to Getafe. Oh, are you winning again? Do you think I believe in you? No, you're going into the Real Betis house. Real Betis, I don't even care if they don't have Isco or Fakirin. Mind you, they should. I don't know why they wouldn't put one of them in. Come on, guys. What the fuck are we doing? But I do not trust this Villarreal team. If you trust them, props to you. Hope you're enjoying your longest win streak of the season of 2. I'm on Real Betis money line at even money right now, and I'm very happy with that number at home for Betis.
Yeah, I don't hate that, especially because Villarreal does have a very tough away trip tomorrow. They got to go Marseille, and Marseille's no fucking joke. Those fans are, well, they're French. I don't think it's racist to say animals, but yeah, they've been known to throw more than batteries at players on the pitch. They've been banned from their own stadium several times in European competitions. They are absolutely rabid, and you are going to have a very long and difficult day out there in France tomorrow. But to be fair, it is a short trip. These guys do live right next to each other. When we talk away games, that's a very short trip. It's so hard for me to get behind Betis without Isco. Even though they have been playing well, I will give them that, and I do like Betis a lot here. At home, they are much tougher. I'm gonna end up on both teams to score over 2.5 here because I do think Villarreal manages to find a goal. That Betis backline's nothing to write home about, and their keeper was absent. He's made some really, really boneheaded mistakes that if you spend 3 minutes on YouTube, you can talk yourself into Villarreal scoring a goal, no problem. So, yeah, I think Betis can win at home here, and I do think that both of these defenses are playing not that great. So I think we see goals from both ends here. Just give me the both teams to score over 2.5.
All right, finally. My favorite guys, Almeria versus Sevilla. Sevilla's a plus sign against Almeria, and Almeria still have not won a game this season. I'm going to continue to hate Almeria, and I'm going to continue to bet against them. I've even been live betting random games where I'm just like, oh, are they winning? Let me take the double chance for the other team. I know this will go down bad. So fuck you, Almeria. I still hate you. I'm going to hold that deeply in my heart and continue to make money on your downfall. Sevilla money line.
I hate to say this, guys. Sevilla's back.
I've been on the fence about it. I didn't say it last week. Sevilla's back. Sevilla money line, Sevilla team total over 1.5. Both well into the plus 130s. This is a game I'm going to talk about a lot tomorrow on the Bet US show. So come tune in on that if you want some more insight. But basically, it's Romero and Enesri, and they're playing really well. And Sevilla finally has found some fucking heart, and their defense doesn't look half bad, and Almeria fucking sucks. I know they did just draw Atleti, which I have no problem with because I fucking hate Atleti. And I told you guys that I would not, I was off Sevilla. They were dead to me. They were dead to me along with Sociedad, who is still dead to me.
What about
But
Wolfsburg?
I am ready to say Sevilla's back. We're taking Sevilla and we're taking the goals.
All right. That was La Liga, guys. We're moving on to Italy. We got 3 Italian bangers for you, and then we're gonna wrap this bitch up. First one we got Bologna versus Inter. This is the first time I've seen a plus sign next to Inter's name in Serie A in a minute. Now
Yeah,
I
it's
know,
been probably since Christmas break.
yeah, and I know like a lot of people are running that and they're going to throw it in right now. I don't blame you. I'm right there with you. But also then go check Bologna's home record and make sure you know what they're getting into. Bologna's been playing some really good football. I still think Inter's going to take this game, but there's a reason that Inter has a plus sign. I really love both teams to score. I think that number is honestly a little bit disrespectful.
Yeah.
Minus 115.
Yeah.
Bologna, what they've been doing at home, and this Inter side, this actually might be, they might take the record for like best Italian side to like best Scudetto winner ever.
I think they need, well, yeah, I mean, to be the highest
13 goals.
I was going to say, to be the highest points total Scudetto winner, I think they have to win out, is what I was, what I remember hearing when I was watching the Serie A show. Also, Lautaro Martinez, you suck from the penalty spot, so you're not catching Immobile. Like, I'm sorry, you're not going to break the Serie A single season record because Immobile actually hits his PKs, and you're so bad at him that you got taken off of PK duty. But you're so trying to chase his record that you missed a PK when you know in the back of your head you should have handed that off to Arnautovic. Like, and this isn't just because I had money on Arnautovic to score. Martinez, you haven't converted from the spot in like your last 5 attempts, bro. Just give it up.
What fucked up is when they gave Alexis Sanchez the penalty. I was like, wow. So he couldn't give Arno one, who we know is nice at the spot.
Who we know, who used to take him for Bologna and slots him the fuck home. Yeah, so that, like, but anyway, I'm on Bologna double chance here because don't know if we're going to get a full strength Inter lineup. We probably should. We know that how determined they are to win the Scudetto, but at this point in the season, with what just happened to Juve versus Napoli, in the back of your head, you're like, the Scudetto's in the bag, dude. Like, who the fuck is challenging us for this? So I don't think we'll see a full strength Inter lineup because they have to go on the road and they have to play Atleti Tuesday or Wednesday. And that is a very difficult task. Atleti at home is a different breed, and they get the job done. It's very, very tough. It's probably the toughest first leg UCL knockout round that there was of all the pairings was Inter getting Atleti. So yeah, I could see Inter sleeping here. I like the double chance on Bologna at minus like 135. Both teams to score, like Leg said, I think is a really disrespectful number at minus 115 because I do not think Bologna get blanked in their own building. I think this screams 1-1 draw. Under 2.5 at minus 125 isn't a bad price. An exact score on 1-1. I kind of always just fucking hate that because like that number has to be better than 6-1. Like plus 600 for an exact score just feels like a slap in the face, especially when you can get the draw at like plus 280. So yeah, this feels like a 1-1 game to me, and Bologna at home is no fucking joke. And it's not a one-off this season fluke. It is a long-standing tradition that Bologna at home is why they stay up in Serie A.
2-1 Inter. Colo also just got scored on, and I'm sad about it. I hope they call it back. Help me out, VAR.
Damn, I forgot. Did you take any action in the Botafogo
Flamengo?
Bragantino game?
Yeah, Bragantino. No, wait, was it Bragantino?
Yeah, Botafogo's playing Bragantino. I forgot to look because we had the show, but it's 0-0 still, so don't worry.
Oh, no, that was a Fluminense. I was like, no, I did. I thought they were playing a good team. No offense, RB. But that was Fluminense, and Fluminense won 4-2, and I only needed 3 goals, so I was sick. Next one I got for you guys. It's Juve versus Atalanta. This one, man. Now, usually I'm just like, word, look at this Juve money line. I fucking love that. Or like, wow, Atalanta's playing someone. I'll just take both teams to score. I don't fucking know anymore. Vlahovic, what happened, bro? That last game, I've completely lost faith in. I thought I couldn't tell if it was just like he was getting some lucky bounces before, or if he was figuring it out. And then after watching that game, it was just nothing looked figured out at all from Vlahovic. I do think he's still their biggest threat, and I think if anyone's going to get a goal for Juve, he's still the best bet. And I hope that last game was just a fluke with how bad his touch and just it just all didn't look very good.
Chiesa got one though, didn't he?
Chiesa did get one, yeah. So I want to like be able to back Juve still for the both teams to score over 2.5. I'm just nervous about it.
Yeah, I probably am. I like, dude, this money line on Juventus is way too nice. Atalanta just played a really tough game against Sporting today. That honestly, they probably should have won. They went off the woodwork 3 times. Lookman's one that went off the woodwork, and then the one from the top of the box that hit the inside of the post and then like skittered halfway across the line before the rotation kicked it out of the net was an absolute heartbreaker. But yeah, Atalanta on the road is a little sketchy. I think Juve can get 2 at home. I think Atalanta can get a goal here. I like both teams to score at -115. I like Juve at home at +120. I like both teams to score over 2.5.
Bro, the gap is 15 fucking points.
It's ridiculous, dude. They're like Napoli last year, dude. Like Inter is just steamrolling everybody. It's
actually kind of demoralizing to look at. Their top 9 right now is actually so sick. It's Inter, Juve, Milan, Bologna, Roma, Atalanta, Napoli, Fiorentina, Lazio. Like there's all teams that I would expect to see in European competitions.
Yep. Yeah, Serie A, the top of Serie A.
EPL could never.
It is.
EPL could never. All right, last one I got for you guys. Fiorentina versus Roma. Beautiful, classic Italian kit game. Absolutely beautiful. The only thing that would make it better is if Roma didn't have a kit sponsor and it was just blanked like it used to be, and Fiorentina had the old school Nintendo ones because those ones are sick.
Or the old Kappa Johns too. The Kappa Johns.
Oh no, the Nintendos were Kappa, baby. Those are sick. And it was like the old school, just like round and then white Nintendo. Yeah, that was my shit. Anyway, Roma is an absolute wagon, and I'll just be backing Roma until the end of time. A Roma Drona bet is +105. Fiorentina has also been playing pretty good football. They did have a nice little comeback against Lazio, but it was also Lazio. So
that's fucking Lazio.
They followed up with a 0-0 against Torino, which if our boy Zapata, if he would have done, anything a little bit, who's that guy where it's like, oh, dude, I don't want to call him Morata, but like
he's not.
It's dangerously close. If his team was better and he was,
I was gonna say, look at everybody around him. Like who's
getting? He would be Morata. Yeah, but he's also just like jacking for chicks, and a lot of those shots. It'd be like if we just had Fetty take every single shot for us. That like one's gonna be a banger. It's gonna be sick, but there's gonna be a lot that the couple row 19 is gonna have to be careful. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, of course, but like here, like I've done my research on this because I actually was gonna turn this into a fucking little video or something like that. I'm trying to pull it up here.
I don't blame him either because I know he accounts for like whatever.
I was gonna say like Zapata is literally Zapata backpack. Here's the screenshot. All right, so Zapata has been involved with 32% of all goals Torino's scored, and he's scored over 35% of every goal Torino's scored this season. It's literally he's got 10 goal contributions, and the next highest on the team is 5, a guy with 4, and a guy with 4. And one of the guys with 4 is a right back who just finds Zapata and assisted him 4 times.
He also has 69 shots with 9 goals.
Right.
He's just jacking. I love
Because he's the only offense they have except for
Yeah.
the one fucking.
I'm not saying it's a problem. I'm just letting you know this man's jacking. And
Yeah.
when he's off, your team is not scoring any goals.
Yeah, but what legs say, well, I mean, we're not talking about fucking Torino anymore, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, Roma, draw no bet. I really like that. Unless for some reason there's wild injuries or something happens where if there's some sort of tragedy that happens tomorrow during their midweek match, I might correct that. But unless something wild
Brighton
happens, it's Roma by 1 million.
Brighton looks like ass too, so I wouldn't be like,
Brighton
oh, no,
is ass.
I'll play Brighton. That was all the domestic games I got for you guys. Now let's get into this wheel. Let's get into the fucking wheel. Boop. There it is. I'm on back-to-back did not plays for my wheels. I tried to switch it to Gift or Bond, who also didn't hit. What did you do last week, Oaks? Oh, you had Tooney, and he's dead to us, but not really because I'm gonna bet him again. So yeah, nobody hit last week, and it's just a sad time right now. I'm gonna start us off. Let's spin this bitch.
Shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13.
Fucking league one.
2, 3, 4. Cut.
Oh no! I don't even have my boy on lens that I could pick. Wahi, he got hurt. Who's Lil playing? Rennes? Never mind. Fuck that. I'm gonna go with fuck. I don't even know who to go with. This sucks. Why do I keep getting League One, man?
Oh.
I'm gonna just take Ben Yedder. They play Strasbourg. He'll probably score.
There you go.
Here you go, Oaks.
Shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut.
I'll take Oshi him.
Oshi him.
All
right, you're taking Oshiman. The only other one I'll say is I think Liao would have been an easy one because he did the whole. I hate that everyone's talking about stats now and they don't play like the beautiful game how it's supposed to be. He had like one of those romantic football quotes, so I just know that he's going to end up scoring this weekend now. So shout out.
I mean, he also plays tomorrow though too.
Yeah, he's gonna probably score in both. He's incredible.
Nice.
Anyway, the standings. Again, last week, what did I do? I think I went 7 and 8 last week. I had just a really good Saturday and followed up with the most shit Sunday of all time. This week we got Valencia, Getafe, both teams to score plus 125. Love that number. Oaks does not agree with me on it, but I trust you, Mayoral and Greenwood, to get me at least one. Atleti money line at Cadiz minus 145. Weird number. Cadiz sucks. Bilbao money line at Las Palmas minus 105. I know we don't always trust Bilbao on the road, but Las Palmas at almost even money. Get the fuck out of here. Real Betis money line versus Villarreal minus 105. Sevilla money line at Almeria plus 130. Wolves draw no bet versus Fulham minus 120. Aston Villa money line versus Tottenham plus 135. Man City money line versus Liverpool plus 130. Rodri card. Man City Liverpool over 4.5 cards. Newcastle double chance at Chelsea minus 115. Napoli money line versus Torino minus 120. Bologna Inter both teams to score minus 115. Roma draw no bet at Fiorentina plus 105. Arsenal Brentford both teams to score minus 105. And then my parlay is just both teams to score. It's Bologna Inter both teams to score. Newcastle Chelsea both teams to score. Brentford at Arsenal both teams to score.
Nice.
Wow.
I'm going to start with the Spanish games because those are the ones I have the most confidence in. Like Leg said, Atleti's getting completely disrespected on that number at minus 140. I'm going to end up taking Valencia at home here at plus 105. They've only allowed 6 goals across every game in Spain to every team they've played at home, if you take out the game that Madrid just scored 2 against them in. So, yeah, they're pretty locked down at home. I don't think Getafe gets in the back of the net. I think Valencia does find one. Hugo Duro is very good. So, give me Valencia. I don't like it. Like, you guys know, I don't want to take Valencia, but it's a good number, so we're taking it. Anyway, Girona in over 1.5 feels like a trap, but Girona at home, you better get right against Osasuna, who we do not respect. So do it, or it's time to get off the Girona wagon, because they're going to fold at the end of the season, and knowing that everyone's leaving and moving on to go somewhere else. So yeah, same thing. Bilbao, we're taking them on the money line, plus 100. That's a disrespectful number. Betis, Villarreal, both teams to score over 2.5, minus 110. Sevilla on the money line, and Sevilla team total over 1.5. We're going to take Bologna double chance for sure on the record. We'll take both teams to score in that Juve Atalanta game. We'll take Man U minus 115.
Ballsy.
We'll take Pool double chance at minus 140. We'll take Chelsea Newcastle under 3.5 at minus 145. I'll take Ollie Watkins to score assist at whatever fucking number that comes out at. And I guess, I don't know, Roma draw no bet for the 15th.
Yeah, buddy.
And for the parlay, we'll just go with the handle your business in Spain parlay. It'll be Atleti minus 140, Girona and over 1.5, and Bilbao. So that's the handle your fucking business and actually be good in Spain parlay.
Yeah, hey, don't suck.
Yeah.
All right, yes. Well, that was it for you guys. That's all I got. Make sure you guys follow us at 2FootTalk. It's Wednesday. We don't have lineups. All the picks and all the other shows will be going to at 2FootTalk. Link is in the description. Scroll down, click it. Nice and easy for you guys. You can also follow me at a Young Leg. You can follow Oaks at BurrOaks77. Also down below in the description. Feel free to click that. Give us a follow. When we have lineups, you'll get more hacks, more goal scorers, more props, more winners, all that jazz. Oaks will be on Bet US tomorrow on YouTube to cover some more Spanish league, to dive a little bit deeper in all those games. He'll have 2 other gambling experts, as they like to refer to themselves, on Bet US doing the business. La Liga tomorrow with Mr. Oaks himself. Make sure you guys get some drip. You see that hat that he's wearing? Wow. TFTdrip.com. Again, right down in the description. Nice and easy for you guys. You want to support the Bulls?
I was doing a little last minute. We were talking about whether or not I was going to lay the 5 or 5.5 with UConn. I know there's a bunch of boosts out there. My projections, if you guys are interested in college basketball, tipping off in 10 minutes. I think that UConn probably does cover that spread. They did beat the absolute brakes off of Marquette. That is a very tough building. Marquette is a good basketball team, but they fucking suck on the glass, and that's their problem. And UConn should just keep cleaning up the glass. There's a 50% and a 30% profit boost out there. I don't know what your maximums are, but one's on DK, one's on FanDuel. I'm probably just going to lay the points and take UConn or use an alternate to get something at even money. I would love to take Marquette in the points at home. I don't think they're a good enough team to do it, to be honest.
DK gave me a 50% boost, and I already took UConn -5, and it was up to plus 140 with the boost.
There we go. So that's what we're talking about. Team UConn.
We out here. Yeah, fuck what you heard.
That's what you're hearing.
We're 2FootTalk.
We out.
Corrupt. We out.